Hello, Mainlanders and other Second Life residents. Today, I'm going to share with you a quick video of a parcel build I completed a few days ago. If you've been following along in my channel, you know that I've been acquiring different pieces of abandoned mainland and rehabbing them into pretty parcels, then reselling them for a small profit to other residents. If you're interested in watching that series from the beginning, click here to go to that video. Today, I'm going to show you the build out for one of the parcels I acquired and talk to you about my plan to make it desirable for residents and sell it for profit. This parcel that I'm showing you here is a 512 square meter parcel located in Hagen. It's a water parcel, meaning it's all water, and it's very close to both Linden roads and protected Linden waterways. All of the nearby neighbors seem to have skyboxes above it, and no one is using band lines, so it's an ideal spot for a resident that likes to sail, perfect for them to res out a boat, and then get to adventuring on the open water. You can see in this screenshot here, this small parcel is actually situated between two 1024 parcels owned by another SL land seller. His parcels butt up against the Linden Road, which may be why he's got them listed at 11,000 Linden each. In theory, if this seller were to purchase my smaller 512 plot, he'd be able to join his two 1024 plots together and ultimately have a larger, more valuable piece of mainland for residents that want a large piece of water with both saleable and drivable access on Linden protected land and water. It's important to be a good neighbor on mainland, so to be fair to him, I reached out to the landowner before I made this video and offered to sell him my 512 parcel for a discounted price. You can see here that I explained the piece I owned, why I thought it might be valuable to him, and I offered it to him 1,000 Linden cheaper than the listing price. Ultimately, the goal of Operation Mainland is to improve the mainland grid and make it more attractive to all Second Life residents. This is why I wanted to give him a discount and offer it to him first. Unfortunately, I haven't heard back, so this parcel is still up for sale in Hagen. Deciding on pricing can be tricky. You don't want to list it too low because your parcel will just get gobbled up by Second Life land barons or land flippers, and they'll purchase your parcel, then attempt to resell it for a larger amount of Linden to make a profit for themselves. There's nothing wrong with this technique, but my goal is to create resident homes and encourage people to live on the mainland, not to have the properties purchased and resold immediately. I had a look at other parcels in the area, and they all listed at very high Linden amounts, more than I would spend on a piece of virtual land, honestly. My husband convinced me to list this parcel at 5,000 Linden. I wouldn't normally list the price this high, as I like to keep my land prices closer to $2,500, but there were a few factors to consider. First, all of the other land in the area is way more expensive than what I even have this parcel listed at. Because of this, it's important I keep the price a little higher than I normally would so it doesn't get taken up by a land baron. Second, the two parcels next to mine are listed at 11,000 Linden apiece. With my 512 parcel that is half the size, it seemed wise to list it a little lower than half the price of my neighbors, thus making it a deal for anyone interested that might want to purchase the parcel. This comes out to about $23 USD. So if a resident came through and purchased all three of these parcels, mine plus the two parcels next to mine by the other land seller, they'd be spending roughly 26,000 Linden or $125 USD. I'm a big fan of Linden water, so I didn't want to cover it up or do anything to it. Instead, I enhanced the fact that Linden water was available on it by purchasing this cute little houseboat and putting it there. When a resident purchases this parcel, they'll get this houseboat with copy-only permissions and can decorate it as they see fit. There'll be plenty of room to res out a saleable boat as well if they want to take off for a watery adventure. In terms of building out the parcel, I really didn't do much. In this case, I think less is more. So my total costs for this parcel have been as followed: 512 Linden for the parcel itself and 30 Linden for the listing fee. I also purchased the houseboat for 450 Linden and uploaded about 100 Linden and custom textures for it. I'll just list it in my marketplace store to recoup the lost Linden on the initial investment of the boathouse and continue to use it over and over every time I acquire a good water parcel that I can put it on. Stay tuned. I'll make another video in a few weeks to let you know how the selling process worked. If you want to purchase the boat I made for this project or go look at the property itself, check out the links in the comments below. Want to know what else Operation Mainland is up to in Second Life? Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos.